Okay, so demonstrating what is happening. I have the main core open. You'll note on screen there's one crosshair, which is normal. I have the Wii Remote configured so that up on the D-pad is the reload button. Initially I had it as the A button, but that seemed to cause a problem because the A button on the Wii Remote is recognized as the second mouse button. And the game didn't seem to like that I was trying to use mouse 2 as reload. It was doing some odd things on screen. So here's what happens when you try to reload using your key. So we'll fire a few shots here. You'll note that everything seems to be behaving normally. The crosshair is dead on. There's one crosshair on screen. Now I'll hit the reload button, and what happens is on screen a second crosshair appears. Now above the one, there's two. I don't know if you can see it, but there's two crosshairs now on screen. The lower one seems to be where I'm actually pointing the Wii Remote, and then the top one appears to kind of be this random one that's generated by the reload. So if I go to hit the button again, wherever I'm pointing the bottom crosshair, the top one drifts further up and further up. If I actually go to the top of the screen and hit the reload button, sometimes it will reload the clip and sometimes it won't. If I actually shoot when that top crosshair is at the top of the screen, it typically does actually reload. So now when I'm firing in the game, it thinks that top crosshair now is where I'm aiming, but that causes a problem is now because that bottom crosshair is actually where I'm aiming. I can't shoot anything that's towards the bottom of the screen, which in later levels that becomes a problem. And if I go to the top of the screen now, so that top crosshair travels up to the top and then fire, it does reload without even pressing the reload button. So it's recognizing that crosshair is, basically going quote unquote off the screen if I go up. So it does reload without even having to press the button. But then if I go to the top and I press that reload, again, it works sometimes just pressing the reload. Sometimes I still have to press the trigger, it seems like. But then, like I said, the problem becomes now I can't shoot anything lower than where that top crosshair is. So like you get some guys rolling on the ground later on that you just can't shoot. So it does make it reloadable, although it's clearly not behaving as intended. So parts of the game, the game is certainly playable, it'll reload, but then there's some guys you just can't shoot because they're going to be too low on the screen. So I thought I'd give you a demonstration of kind of what's happening. Obviously, everything's set up right as far as I can tell. The Wii Remote is working and whatnot, but this two crosshair thing is definitely going to be a problem, and probably with some games, anything lower on the screen is going to be an especially large problem. So, thought I'd show you. Thank you.